Hello, everybody, and welcome to another free live preview of California Psychics, where we show you exactly what it's like here to get a reading with us at California Psychics through a 1 hour long live stream. I am your moderator and host of today's live stream, and we are joined by one of our fantastic and fan favorites here at California Psychics, Psychic Morgan. How are you doing today, Morgan?
I'm great, Carson. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. It's another Monday live stream and another free live preview of California Psychics. So I'm excited to get a bunch of answers to our audience members today. Now, but first of all, I do have a few bits of information that our audience may want to hear before we get started answering some questions today. First of all, if you are wanting to connect with Psychic Morgan here after seeing a little free preview of her abilities today, you can make sure to connect with her for that one-on-one psychic reading experience with a guaranteed answer to your question whenever you go to californiapsychics.com or use our California Psychics app, which is available on the Google Play Store and App Store. If you are wanting that one-on-one reading with Psychic Morgan, we will also be shouting out her exact schedule later in the live stream, so you'll know exactly when she'll be going online on California Psychics and when you can send her a message. Now, lastly, before we get started, I do want to just list off some ground rules of questions that we are able to answer during today's free live preview of California Psychics today. Unfortunately, here at California Psychics, we cannot answer any legal or medical related questions. For medical, this can include treatment questions, medications, pregnancies, and general fertility questions. And for legal, some examples can include court cases, custody battles, and general court decisions. And lastly, if you do ask about another person within your question, please make sure you at least include their first name, because this will allow Psychic Morgan to connect faster and more accurately answer your question during today's free live preview of California Psychics. But without any further ado, Psychic Morgan, if you are ready to begin answering some questions, we can get started. Amazing. And we are also going to try out a little cool visual feature. We're going to see how it looks whenever we have some comments scrolling up on the page, as well, as you can see in the bottom right, but this should not affect anything else. And our first question is going to be from Diana. Psychic Morgan, Diana is wondering when can she be expecting contact from Sarah? Currently at the moment, we are in a no contact kind of situation at the moment.
Well, I know you're in no contact now, but do not worry. Communication will be coming in very soon. I feel like he's holding back intentionally because of some guilt that's going on. And I feel like he's just not ready to address it or kind of offer any kind of apologies. I get this energy of kind of waiting till the dust settles. So maybe that you're not upset and then y'all can talk a little bit more clearly. But I do see communication coming. I'm actually getting the number 3 around communication for the two of you. So that could be within 3 days, 3 weeks. That could be 3 hours. But I do feel after y'all have this communication, he's going to open up a little bit more. But don't expect that full apology or understanding that you need. I feel like he's going to tell you just enough for the time being. So I hope that helped, Diana.
Thank you, Diana, for joining us today. And we hope that answer from Psychic Morgan resonated with you. Definitely let us know in the comments if it did as well. We'll make sure to put it up on the screen. And we want to thank you for your question today. Now, our next question for you, Psychic Morgan, will be from Pam. She is wondering when her person of interest will be chatting again soon with them within the chat room, I guess, that they have been conversing in, kind of hanging out with so far.
Okay, Pam, let me take a look.
And I will say, Pam, if you can also provide it, just your person of interest's first name would also help as well, but don't feel like you absolutely have to.
Okay, Pam, I do feel like he's going to pick up communication. I am getting within the next, I'm getting the number 2. So I'd say next day or two, I do see more communication coming from him. And what's good is I see it actually going towards like maybe phone calls, longer conversations, not just in the chat room. When I look at his energy, I don't feel like it's anything that with you that's kind of pushed him away. I'm kind of seeing some disappointments and some upsets going on in his personal life that I feel like it just has him really distracted right now. But I do feel once he does come back on within the next, like I said, 2 days, possibly at the most, I feel like he's going to start off by text or the chat room that y'all are talking on. But I wouldn't be surprised if communication kind of gets to a phone level and y'all end up starting actually phone conversations instead of just chat.
Thank you, Pam, for your question today. And we have that answer from Psychic Morgan, was what you were hoping for. Definitely let us know if it resonated with you as well in the chat as well. Now, our next question for you, Psychic Morgan, comes from Jennifer. She is wondering if you see her daughter starting school within this next month or two, July 2025. Thank you in advance.
Okay, let's see if Summer is going to be starting school. I feel some delays going on around that, Jennifer. So I'm kind of getting some delays, and I get they may be financially related. It's something that's probably not resolved in the bursar's office or in the financial aid office or something. I'm seeing something not get resolved right away. But I feel like the delay is only a short-lived delay, like maybe she won't start on time or start with the rest of the class, because I do see her kind of eventually getting into that class and being able to take it. So I do feel like she's going to get what she's looking for. I just get delays around it and it's not going to happen. So if she's supposed to start July 1st, it may not start until, that first week. She may miss the first couple of days. But whatever is going on with the financial aspect of the class, I feel like it's going to get cleared up in time for her to take the class and get those credits. So hope that helps, Jennifer.
Thank you, Jennifer, and thank you, Psychic Morgan, for that answer as well. We hope, Jennifer, that was what you were hoping for, and we are wishing the best for you and Summer. So definitely keep Psychic Morgan updated as that kind of journey goes on. Now, our next question comes from, I saw one from Ashley. I thought was interesting. She wants to know if there are genuine people around her. She recently started her podcast and she's been seeing jealousy around her. So she wants to confirm if that's really the case or if she's, yeah.
I get people don't want to see you do well, Ashley. I feel like there's some jealousy. I do feel like there are people around you that feel like you're kind of overreaching or you're like so ambitious and they're not very positive. They're not uplifting. They're not supportive. Those aren't your people. I kind of get to take it with a grain of salt because I see success for you. I feel like this podcast is going to go very well for you. I just think, this is something that you're going to probably be doing with little support from people that you thought were friends. And I feel like you may find out a little bit more of who your true friends are. Don't let their negativity stop you because I feel like this is something that you were meant to do, you were called to do. And I feel like it's going to go very well for you. You're going to always have that's kind of weeding out who your true people are. So hope that helped, Ashley.
Very positive message. Thank you, Morgan. And Ashley, want to thank you for attending today's free live preview of California Psychics today. And now our next question will be from, I'm just trying to look at both the thing in the bottom right and choose fairly. So let's just choose here. Ashley is wondering, will Dorian be asking her to be, sorry. Yeah. Will Dorian be asking Ashley to be his girlfriend? If so, can you share when, Psychic Morgan?
Okay, lots of cards are falling out. And Ashley, I'm sorry I'm not getting confirmation that he's going to ask you to be his girlfriend. I'm more so getting somebody that's kind of emotionally closed up. I get, is there attraction there? Is there a desire there? Yes, there is. But I feel like this is somebody that when it gets to the point of working or taking those steps towards commitment, he kind of clams up, freezes up, and pulls back. You may even notice a little bit of hot and cold with him. Like when things are going good, everything's great. But when y'all feels like it's time to take things to the next level, he may kind of get cold or silent or even disappear. I feel like this is somebody who's it's almost like a fear of commitment because this fell out underneath and it's telling me he's still kind of getting over some hurt and pains from his past. And I just feel like he's just not ready. So at this time, I can't give you a clear time of when he'll do it because right now I'm getting that his fears are going to get in the way and he may close up. And it may be a matter of how long he takes it. I just don't see him doing it right now, asking for a committed relationship at this time. I know that's not what you're wanting to hear, Ashley.
Ashley, and I'm also realizing that we actually have two Ashleys in a row. If we want to thank you, Ashley, second one, for attending today's free live preview of California Psychics, and we hope that answer from Morgan resonated with you. Definitely let us know if it did in the chat. Now, right before we get into this question, I saw from Catherine here. I wanted to give a quick shout out to Psychic Morgan here because she's been kicking us off with some wonderful answers to start this free live preview of California Psychics today. So, Psychic Morgan, I want to give the floor to you. When is the very next time you are going to be online and available on CaliforniaPsychics.com for those who maybe want to connect on a one-on-one psychic reading experience through either online text-based chat or through phone call if they want to kind of get that one-on-one psychic reading experience with you? Can you share your schedule and your the next time you'll be online?
Okay, everybody, I'm going to be online this evening from 7 to 10 Central Time. So, about an hour after we get off here, I'll be hopping online and I'll be available for phone and chat. I'm available Tuesday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm also available from 3 to 6. So that way, anybody in the afternoons or evenings want to catch online and catch me for a call.
Amazing. And if you are having any trouble booking with Psychic Morgan here, you can always give our wonderful customer care line a call at California Psychics, and they can help you answer any questions that you may have about getting started with California Psychics or getting booked here with Psychic Morgan. Now, also, one final thing is if you missed any of that information, you can always click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now, and that will pull up Psychic Morgan's profile on CaliforniaPsychics.com, as well as that ability to hop right into her call keyword, book that appointment. But hopping right back into our free live preview of California Psychics and another about 45-ish minutes of why you need to get that one-on-one reading experience with Psychic Morgan here. Kicking us back off into questions. Thank you, Catherine, for your patience. She is requesting a career reading from you, Psychic Morgan. She's deciding between the medical field and real estate, and she's not quite sure which one she should be going with. If the cards and your insights can provide sort of a little bit of advice for her.
Let's see what I get. Okay, with the cards that are coming out, I'm getting lots of cups coming out. Cups are always caring, taking care of people, doing for people. I do get the medical field is the direction that you're meant to go in regards to helping, assisting people. If we look at even what's going on astrologically, Pluto in Aquarius is pushing a lot of people back to that humanitarian efforts. When I look at the real estate field, I kind of get it, a lot of blockages around it. I feel like that's going to be not following through, or clients not following through, feeling like you don't have any solid direction on which way to go. I feel like it's going to be a lot of work and not getting things kind of having that money flow in. Whereas I feel like you'll feel a lot more rewarded if you go that medical route. So that's the direction I'm kind of getting for you, Catherine. Two big difference, two big different jumps. But happy to go in this in more detail with you.
Yes, you can absolutely give Psychic Morgan a call if you kind of want to hear a little bit more about that, Catherine. You can always click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now, and that will pull up Psychic Morgan's profile on California Psychic, so you can connect for that one-on-one reading experience. And we want to thank you for your question today. So we hope that answer did resonate with you as well. And our next question will be from Angelica. Angelica is requesting a love reading from you, Psychic Morgan. She is wondering between two men, Andy and Jay, but mainly wondering what are their intentions and feelings towards me, both of them, and possibly should she be leaving both of them behind and just moving forward onto somebody else entirely?
Okay, let me take a look, Angelica. So these two different cards for each different guy. So Dex J. Okay, if I had to give you my guidance, my advice, I don't feel like either one of them are ready. When I look at Andy's energy, I see somebody that kind of leaves you waiting, kind of leaves you kind of confused, always wondering what he's thinking, wondering what he's going to do next, when he's going to call. I just get this. This isn't a person that's really forthright and forthcoming about what he wants, what his intentions are, what his feelings, and I feel like he'll continue to be that way. Continuing to involve yourself with him, I feel like it'll kind of stress you out. You'll kind of not know where it's headed and what he's wanting. When I look at kind of his feelings for him, I get somebody who's kind of nonchalant, just kind of taking it easy. I don't feel like he's taking the connection very seriously. Now, when I look at Jay in regards to, I feel he's more ready. I feel like this is somebody who's kind of taken some time to work on himself, that's ready for a connection. I do feel like he is desiring a connection with you. Something about right now, everything that's going on in his life, timing. I feel like this is somebody that may not be able to make the time to kind of spend time with you. And once again, kind of get you into that stressful energy where you're always kind of wondering. I do feel like this is somebody that has good intentions for you. I just feel like the way his life is structured right now, he just doesn't have the availability to put forth the energy that you would want. And I feel like that would feed your insecurities. Even though his intentions are true, I feel like just his unavailability would kind of have your insecurities on edge. So, Angelica, I'm just kind of getting neither one of them is really ready to kind of be that patient, understanding that person that's going to kind of affirm you to make you feel settled in a connection right now.
Thanks, Angelica. We hope that answer from Psychic Morgan was at least the one that resonated with you the most. We hope that kind of made sense. And if you are wanting to connect with her more, you can always give her a call more on CaliforniaPsychics.com as well.
I know it's a little, it's two different guys, so yeah.
Yes. It was a lot of information, but we also want to thank you for attending today's live stream today, Angelica, and for submitting your question as well. Now, our next question will be from, I saw one there from Steph. She is wondering if you see any new love coming Steph's way. Thank you in advance for any advice that you have, Psychic Morgan.
1 second. Yeah, you definitely do. And I actually feel like this is something that's well worth the wait. 9 of Cups coming with the Ace of Swords. This could be somebody that you're meeting online. talking. It doesn't necessarily have to mean dating apps or some. This could be social media, somebody that kind of starts chatting with you and it kind of leads to phone conversations and a little bit more. I do feel like this is somebody that is going to um he's going to jump right in. Like I'm hearing shoot your shot. Like he's not going to hesitate. He's going to flirt. He's going to be very straightforward with you. Um let you know what he's looking for, what it's like I'm hearing he's not going to play around. Some men you have to kind of figure out what they want or where they're at. This one's going to be very direct and straightforward. I get within the next 30 days. So, and like I said, it doesn't have to be a dating app. It could be social media, but I feel like he's going to be very forward, very direct, very charming. So it's going to be kind of hard to restrain. But I do feel like you have another romance coming in pretty soon, Latia.
Right, Steph, we want to thank you for your question today. And we hope that answer from Psychic Morgan resonated with you. We are rooting for you in terms of love. So definitely let us know when that special someone comes into your life. Definitely let Psychic Morgan know as well. Now, our next question is from Doa. Please forgive me if I've also mispronounced that name. But they are wondering if their current employer is going to be offering a good salary within the future. Do you see kind of a long-term potential in their current role, or would it be wiser for them to be considering other kind of career and job opportunities, or at least employer opportunities?
Doa, before you even shuffle the cards, I was getting keep your options open because I feel like they may kind of drag their feet on offering you a better opportunity or a better salary. I do feel like they may make promises that they won't follow through, or they may imply promises like, oh, if we get to this point, we'll consider a raise or a bonus of some sorts. And I'm just not getting follow through, but I'm getting like your options. If you keep your options open, I feel like this Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. I feel like you'll find a better opportunity that has long-term potential. With where you're at now, it just feels like you don't get the opportunity for advancement. And I feel like they're going to kind of continue to kind of string you along in that department. So I would definitely open up your options, look other places, and I feel like better opportunities are going to come for you. And those better opportunities to show more money.
Right. Thank you, Doa, for attending today's free live preview of California Psychics, and we hope that answer did resonate with you as well. Definitely let us know in the chat if it did, and we'll make sure to put it up on the screen too. Now our next question comes from Chris. Chris and Soledad plan on reuniting in the future. Do you see anything spicy happening with that reunion, or will she be wanting a romantic relationship with Chris during that reunion?
Let's take a look. Well, I definitely feel like y'all are going to see each other more than once. I do feel like y'all are going to be talking about what can happen in the future. Or do y'all live at a distance? Because I feel like maybe it's some kind of distance, and this could be physical a different distance if travel is involved. I am kind of getting her kind of being a little passive this time, wanting to make sure what your intentions are, even kind of talking about the past. So I feel like she may be a little guarded this meeting, but I do see plans for a future meeting and what the possibilities are. Be sure what you want. The magician is there. That means you can manifest. That's always manifestation and kind of getting what you're looking for out of something. I feel like if you put the efforts in, it can lead to a romantic relationship, but it's going to take work, and for you to be sure that you're willing to put in the work.
Right. Yes.
So that's that distance. I feel like y'all can have a second chance. Now, I know you were asking if it was going to be hot and steamy. I think she may be a little reserved this time to see how you act. She's being observant to make sure that you're serious this time and you're not wasting her time.
All right. Well, Chris, we hope that answer from Psychic Morgan resonated with you. And I guess we are rooting for the best between you and Soledad, both of y'all. We hope the best for both of you. And definitely keep Psychic Morgan in the know about what happens. You can always give her a contact whenever you contact her on CaliforniaPsychics.com or the California Psychics app, which is a perfect segue because we are about halfway through today's free live preview of California Psychics, which means I just want to take a quick pause to shout out our wonderful featured psychic today, Psychic Morgan. She's been providing some wonderful answers today, and we are only halfway done with today's free live preview of California Psychics. So if you need any more convincing, there's still quite a bit to go. But for those who are wanting to pop right into her call queue, because I'm sure it's already kind of getting filled up and those appointment slots are getting taken, Psychic Morgan, can you go ahead and shout out for those who want to connect with you on that one-on-one psychic reading experience with a guaranteed answer to their questions? Can you shout out when the next time you're going to be online and ready for those psychic readings in your schedule throughout?
Okay, hi everybody. I'm going to be online tonight from 7 to 10 p.m. Central Time. So shortly after we get off here, I'll be hopping back online. I'm online and available Tuesday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. Central Time every day. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm available from 3 to 6 p.m. So that way I can catch y'all in the evening.
Amazing. And I was just going to reiterate that the only way you can reach Psychic Morgan is on CaliforniaPsychics.com. So if you are wanting to connect with her for that psychic reading experience, make sure you do visit CaliforniaPsychics.com or the California Psychics app. You will not be able to get a reading from Psychic Morgan over social media or direct messenger. So if there are any accounts that happen to pop up saying Psychic Morgan, that is not her. You make sure to click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now to pull up Psychic Morgan's profile on CaliforniaPsychics.com, where you can get that one-on-one reading experience with her. Amazing. Now, our next question, as we filter back into today's free live preview of California Psychics today, as we have about a half hour left, our next question is going to be from Mirna. Mirna is requesting some more information about her relationship between Jesus and herself in love format.
Okay, Mirna, let's take a look. Mirna, I get this man would kind of do whatever you asked him to do. I feel like he'd walk on water if you asked him to. I feel he follows your lead. I do feel like this man cares for you very much. I feel like there have been some difficulties that have been going on in between the connection, but I get a very solid connection. And I feel like he's going to do whatever he can to try to ease your difficulties, ease whatever problems are going on in the relationship. So, every relationship has their bumps. And I feel like he recognizes that you've been a little bit more direct, a little bit more standoffish, like you're kind of standing your ground on some things. Don't budge. I feel like he's going to continue to follow you, even if you're, standing your ground or setting boundaries with him. This man would walk through fire for you. So, I definitely feel like y'all are going to be able to get past this time that y'all are have right now, whatever difficulties are going on. It's going to take some patience. It's going to take some forgiving, but I feel like he's going to do whatever you ask to make it better. So you've been more open with him. Continue to be more open with him. And if you have to it's like telling me if you have to be direct and set boundaries with him on certain things, don't be scared to. Don't be scared that that's going to push him away. I feel like he's going to, like I said, he's going to do whatever it takes. So I feel like y'all are going to continue getting over this hump.
Right. Thank you, Mirna, for attending today's free live preview of California Psychics today, and we hope that answer from Psychic Morgan resonated with you as well. Now, our next question is going to be from Julie. from on YouTube. Unfortunately, no name attached to it, but with the initial M, she is wanting to get a little bit of a head start on any proposal plans. So, is the proposal going to be happening in 2026, Psychic Morgan? Thank you for any advice in advance.
2026. I'm not seeing a proposal come up in 2026. I do feel like y'all are still together, but I do feel that I feel like y'all are working on things. I'm just not getting confirmation of a proposal in 2026 from him, Juhi. It feels like he may have been dragging his feet on this for a while, or you've been waiting for a while, and I feel like it may even cause a little bit of frustration between the two of you, where because I feel like you're ready, I feel like he's still kind of holding back, and I feel like it may cause don't want to say I'm not seeing separation, but I do get just a little frustration because he's not ready as soon as you are.
Uh,
So I hope that helped you.
Trying to see if there were any other replies. Doesn't look like it. But we want to thank you for attending today's free live preview of California Psychics. Julie. Actually, there was a quick follow up. Maybe this is why.
That's why I'm seeing this. Let me see. Okay, that makes so much more sense because that's why he's not going to propose yet. Well, his divorce going to settle now. I feel like his divorce is going to get finalized, but he just may not be ready just right away. And I also feel it could be a matter of talk from other people because this judgment card is coming up reverse. He's worried about what other people are going to say if he turns around and jumps into another engagement right away. That's like I said, I still feel y'all are together, but I just don't see him proposing right away. I do feel like his divorce is going to be settled. He's going to be leaving his past. So that's at least that part's done. So you may just need to give him more time before he's actually ready to propose.
Perfect. And we want to thank you as well, Julie, for providing that additional information as well. That always does help with these one-on-one psychic reading experiences. It can be a little bit harder over the live streams, but do not feel like you cannot do that on CaliforniaPsychics.com or the California Psychics apps. It's so much easier to get that one-on-one reading experience where you can kind of give some validations, just like Julie was given here. So thank you for your question, and we hope that answer from Psychic Morgan resonated with you as well. And now, as we move on to our next question from Jennifer here, just missed it. She's wondering when Corey and her will be meeting in person, and if he will be stepping up and wanting a relationship or an official relationship between the two of them. Thank you in advance.
Let's take a look, Jennifer. Y'all are definitely going to be meeting in person. So I do feel like that's going to happen. And I'm kind of getting this summer, if y'all haven't made plans to meet within the next kind of 6 weeks, so by July, I feel like y'all are going to have something like a date set. But I actually wouldn't be surprised if it's before mid-July. I don't know why I'm hearing something like July 4th weekend, possibly, if y'all are kind of planning to meet up. But I do feel like this is something that can go into a relationship. I do feel that the longer y'all communicate, and I really feel like once y'all see each other, it's going to set things off, and you're going to see his energy like pick up a little bit more, where he's actually talking to you more. He's more receptive. He's more responsive. I just feel like just that meeting each other is kind of what's standing in the way. If it's been kind of up and down, I feel like you're going to see things just kind of go zoom and move kind of fast after that. So I do see y'all meeting in person, and I do see a lot of potential for a relationship.
Amazing. Thank you, Jennifer, for your question today. And we hope that answer from Psychic Morgan resonated with you as well. We hope that kind of energy for your love life does come to fruition. So definitely let Psychic Morgan know if there's any updates as well. And now we move on to our next question, more career related. Tabitha is wondering what you kind of see for her career going on within the next couple of years. Thank you in advance. I feel.
One second, Tabitha. Let's see what's going on for your career. Tabitha, are you having some frustrations right now in regards to like home work-life balance, not really feeling happy and satisfied with where you're at? I kind of get a shift is going to be coming because where you're at right now, I feel like it's not fulfilling you. And I see you kind of getting out there and keeping the door open for something more. And I do feel like another position or opportunity is going to come in, even if it's something that you're kind of thinking of doing or starting on your own or partnering with somebody else. But I see you kind of keeping options open in regards to what you can do to grow in the future. And I do see it growing. I do see it building. I'm not, Spirit, this is going to be more money. Are you trying to start something on your own, Tabitha? Because I'm not really getting new job. I'm more so kind of getting, you get something off the ground that you've been working on or you've had in the works for a while. So she's
No, I haven't seen any replies yet, and oh, actually I just saw one just with like a group
with
kind
a
of maybe
group.
doing something.
So okay,
Yeah.
if you have something and Three of Pentacles is definitely with partners and other people. So
Oh,
I
that's
feel
about three
like,
people, right?
yeah, so that's telling me that's going to take off for that Ace of Pentacles to come in after the Three of Pentacles. So if you've been getting frustrated right now that maybe things haven't been feeling like they've been taking off, or that you haven't had the balance, or you haven't seen the fruition of the work and efforts that you've put in, I do feel like it's going to start to take off. And I feel like it's going to be very solid. Starting with that new group, I do feel like that's something that could go long term. And I do see it being financially rewarding. Don't get discouraged just because of how it's not coming in at your time. It's like divine time. I can see a little bit of discouragement, like, is this going to be successful, or if I'm making the wrong decision? I do feel like that's the direction you're meant to go. It feels like it's like a clock or gears. All these other wheels are kind of turning behind it. So other things are in motion to kind of make this successful. And I do feel like you're going to be a part of that success. So starting with that new group is a great idea. And I feel like you should just don't get discouraged about it if it doesn't happen as quickly. So I hope that helped, Tabitha.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a wonderful, insightful answer, Morgan, and I hope Tabitha that was resonated with you as well. Oh yeah, she just said thank you. I feel like that's very just kind of affirming as well. We do have about 15-ish minutes, a little bit over that, remaining in today's live stream. So we are going to be actually switching over to our card pull section of the live stream today. Now, for those who may be unfamiliar, we go through this card pull section of the live stream during the final 15 minutes to get through questions a little bit quicker and provide more of an opportunity to get your questions answered during these final 15 minutes as we answer just a little bit. Now, you can ask your questions in the form of love card pulls, career card, general, dealer's choice, or etc. But as we get these questions coming in, Psychic Morgan, I do want to give the floor to you because you've been doing such a wonderful job with your answers today. I'm sure people are wanting to connect more with you on that one-on-one psychic reading experience where they can go more back and forth and kind of give you validation for some of the stuff that you're saying as well. So can you provide, or can you let everybody know when is the very next time you're going to be online and ready for these one-on-one psychic readings on CaliforniaPsychics.com and your regular schedule throughout the week?
Okay, everybody, I'll be online from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central this evening. I'm online Tuesday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I hop on from 3 to 6 p.m. so that way I can catch y'all in the evenings.
Amazing. And if you missed any of that information whatsoever, you can click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now, and that will pull up Psychic Morgan's profile on CaliforniaPsychics.com, as well as that ability to send her a message, pop right into her call queue, or book an appointment with us. Now, and if you're having any other questions or issues connecting with Psychic Morgan or getting started with California Psychics, please give our wonderful customer care line a call because they're amazing and they will be able to help you with any of the questions that you may have getting started. Now we're going to be switching over to our card pull section, and you see a bunch of questions already coming in. So our first one is going to be from Harley. Harley is requesting a love card, please, and we want to thank you for attending today's live stream today.
So, Harley, I got my orphan card and I'm using the Oracle deck. With this, I get things may feel a little bit lonely right now, but I get Spirit is wanting you to embrace and feel that happiness or that peace with yourself, to learn how to feel comfortable on your own. So that doesn't mean love is never going to come. It just means Spirit wants you to be comfortable with yourself and solid with yourself before inviting love in. So that's what I'm getting for you.
See, we hope that answer resonated with you, Tahara Lee, and we want to thank you again for attending today's live stream. And now our next card pull goes to Ahunsha, who is requesting another love card from you, Psychic Morgan.
Hensha, you're being asked to connect with Spirit more. I feel like you're spiritual within yourself. You get downloads, channel messages, or just get these little nudges. And I feel like Spirit's wanting you to, in regards to love, it's like trust your intuition more. It feels like sometimes you may get that little anxiety because you're overthinking things. But if you sit, meditate, and pray on it, I feel like the questions, the answers easily come to you on your own. Trust your own guidance.
Now our next card pull is from Jalen, requesting another love card in a row. Psychic Morgan.
Let's see what's in love. So Jalen, if you're not already with your soulmate, you have a soulmate coming in. I do feel like this is a person that you're going to be able to lean on for support. If you're single, this will be somebody new. But if you're in a relationship, this is reestablishing that connection. Sometimes when you're with somebody, you can get busy with life and kind of get pulled away. But when it's that soul connection, it's like a rubber band. Y'all are always going to snap back. So I feel like that's going to reestablish for you. So I hope that helped, Jalen.
So lots of love cards coming in, and our next one is from Lori here, who's requesting another love card. And yes, keep them coming in. We have a lot of questions that we can pick from today, and we'll try our best to answer as many as we possibly can during these final few minutes. Lori's love card.
Lori, I feel like you have new love coming in as well if you're not already in a relationship. When I get the Fated card, I almost feel like somebody's serendipitously going to fall in your lap. So things happen for a reason. So trust the signs. I do feel, it almost feel like this relationship, if you're not in one, if this is a new one, that it almost feels too good to be true. Enjoy it. It's not that it's too good to be true. It's that it's meant for you.
Now switching things up, our next one is from a Mystical G username on YouTube, who's requesting a career card from you, Psychic Morgan.
Okay, let's see. Career. You may be working too much and it's time to kind of slow down. Sometimes, you know, we can't get anywhere if we're not taking care of ourselves and we're putting too much energy into it. You have to remember to have balance in your life, in your career life, and your home life. So it's time to just kind of slow down. And you may notice that things kind of start to work out for you when you're not even working. So I hope that helped.
Now, our next card pull is going to be from Josh, who was requesting just a general card pull. What is the information that Josh needs to know ASAP?
Josh, you also got the higher power card. I normally get this card for people that are already on their spiritual journey, who are kind of started that spiritual journey. For me, I almost get, for you, Josh, I'm almost getting like, it's like trusted, it's like awakening, another awakening. So if you've already been through an awakening, already kind of started your journey, and lately things have been feeling off, it feels like you're kind of, what is it, upgrading to that other level, that higher frequency. Um, and it's like I'm hearing something about dreams for you, Josh. So your dreams may have been on steroids lately. I feel like your spirit guides are trying to come through to you through your dreams. And I do dream interpretation. So if you ever want to talk about any of those, but it is, you will get, you will be fine along this journey. It's just like going through your next awakening. Trust that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Stumbling over words. I'm not supposed to tell you. You're supposed to trust yourself.
Wonderful answer, Psychic Morgan. And Josh, we want to thank you for that question today. And we hope that answer from Morgan resonated with you. Right before we get into Brittany's love card pull, Psychic Morgan, can you let everybody know when you are going to be online and available on CaliforniaPsychics.com and the California Psychics app for those one-on-one psychic readings through either chat or phone call?
Okay, everybody, if y'all missed me today, I'll be online from 7 to 10 p.m. this evening, Central Time. And then Tuesday through Friday, it's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time. And then 3 to 6 p.m. in the evenings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I got a little broken up in there for everybody.
But if you are wanting to see that kind of schedule on the calendar, you can click that link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now, and that will pull up Psychic Morgan's profile on California Psychics, where you can send her a text-based message right away, or hop into her queue, or book an appointment with her so that you can get an appointment slot right at the top of the hour, and you won't have to wait in the queue as well. And many different ways to read with your favorite psychics on CaliforniaPsychics.com. Just want to stress that absolutely. And if you are wanting to connect with Psychic Morgan later tonight, you can do so on CaliforniaPsychics.com. Brittany, we want to thank you for your patience there. And she is requesting a love card, please, for her and David from you, Psychic Morgan.
So, Brittany, I'm getting no place like home. Sometimes when you're on the go and you're busy, especially in a relationship and both of you have different schedules and so much going on, sometimes you got to kind of like unplug and make that quality time for each other. If it's only when y'all are at home in the evenings, even if you can't get out and date or, make those time for date nights and stuff, just enjoy the simple things, but it's like I'm hearing, make that time intentional so that way y'all can hold on to that connection. Yeah. No place like home.
Brittany, for that question today, and we hope that answer from Psychic Morgan resonated with you as well. Next one is from Stephanie, who is letting you know she's already in the call queue, but she is requesting a love card to get started, Morgan, between her and Billy.
Stephanie and Billy. So I got the community card for you, Stephanie. And when that comes to love, I kind of think it's supported by everyone around you. It's like the type of connection where everybody feels that y'all are good for each other. It feels like y'all kind of fit in each other's lives, like the same things, enjoy the same people and everything. And I feel like that's healthy for the relationship when y'all have those same interests. getting something. I like to look at the cards and look at the images, but I'm getting something over here about kind of not being afraid to kind of, if he's into certain things, to explore new options together. So if this is new community events, new outdoor events, for some reason I'm seeing a lot of outdoor stuff. I'm getting that's going to kind of strengthen the bond between the two of you for doing those types of things together. It's almost like I'm almost hearing like giving back together. I don't know if y'all it's almost coming to me like volunteering or something. I hope that makes sense, Stephanie, but I know you said you're in queue, so we can go in a little more detail together.
Thing. Stephanie, we want to thank you for your question right before you get started with Psychic Morgan later today. But we hope that answer kind of got the conversation flowing before you get started with that reading with Psychic Morgan. And we want to thank you for attending today's free live preview today. Now, free live preview of California Psychics today. And now our next question. Oh yeah, she's just saying absolutely on point. So looking forward to connecting more with you, Psychic Morgan, I can tell. Now, our next question comes from Charlotte, who is requesting a love card about her and Tavion, and a thank you in advance.
Charlotte, you got the soulmate card. There's definitely a connection there. If this is something new, don't be scared to open up and just kind of relax into it. I see a very strong connection here. It almost feels like y'all are just kind of drawn to each other. And I feel like it's going to continue to kind of flow beautifully. But the thing is, you've got to allow it to flow. I see a very solid, loyal connection here.
Thank you, Charlotte, for your question today. We hope that answer will resonate with you. Now, our next question comes from, or our next card pull comes from Renee, who's requesting a love card, please, for her in case.
Let's see, Renee. So I got poised. Renee, with this card, I kind of get for you not to feel like you have to do everything right. Relationships are supposed to be kind of flowing easily. If you feel, I feel like maybe you kind of put a little bit anxiety on yourself to do things a certain way or kind of have things look a certain way or be a certain way. I get this connection. It's like showing me, okay, it can be very solid if you kind of let go the worry about things. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I do get like a solid growing connection between the two of you. So just feel like you can let loose and go with the flow a little bit more.
Renee, we want to thank you for your question today. And we hope that answer from Psychic Morgan resonated with you. Psychic Morgan, right before we answer Estefani's question, can you remind everybody when is the next time you're going to be online and available for these psychic reading on one-on-one psychic readings on CaliforniaPsychics.com and the California Psychics app?
Okay, everybody, if you missed me today, I will be back online in 1 hour. So 7:00 p.m. Central Time, and I'll be online till 10 o'clock. And if you miss me tonight, I'll be online Tuesday through Thursday from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. So I'll be online Monday through Friday this week.
Perfect. And that is so you can connect with Psychic Morgan on that one-on-one psychic reading experience with a guaranteed answer to your questions when you visit CaliforniaPsychics.com and the California Psychics app. And you can always read with Psychic Morgan in a variety of ways, either text-based or hopping right into her phone call queue if you prefer to talk over voice. And finally, you can also manage to book an appointment with Psychic Morgan when you click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now. That will pull up Psychic Morgan's profile on CaliforniaPsychics.com and that ability to book that appointment or send her a message. We want to thank you for attending today's free live preview of California Psychics today as we kind of wind down in the final few minutes. Estefani, we want to thank you for your patience. And Psychic Morgan, can you pull a love card for Estefani, please?
Feel like new relationship is coming, Estefani. Not just new relationship, but it feels like a lot of new things going on in your life where it may change your schedule, your whole routine. But I do feel like something new is coming in and you're going to be enjoying it. I feel like you're going to enjoy your new norm.
Amazing. Thank you, Estefania, for attending today. And it's been a little bit more questions. We'll go right into Angela, who's requesting a love card, please, from you, Psychic Morgan.
Everybody's getting this higher power card today. There's a lot of it's a lot of energy going. Everybody's got the same one. So, okay, Angela, for you with the higher power card, I'm getting to trust what you feel in your heart. I feel like right now your heart and your mind may not be agreeing with each other. And I do feel you're trying to like make logic of something or talk yourself out of something. And I feel like you sometimes you got to lead with your heart and do with like what feels right to you in your heart or in your gut. I feel like that's what you have to follow. So I hope that answered any kind of questions you have going on with you around love.
Right. Thank you, Angela, for your question today. We hope that article from Psychic Morgan resonated with you. Now, it looks like we've reached the end of our 1 hour free live preview of California Psychics. And as an advance notice of next week, I do personally have some serious stuff going on. So unfortunately, we will not be hosting our next live stream, but we will be back following Monday for another free live preview of California Psychics. But in replacement of next week, we will try and think of a little bit of an event to keep everything interactive and get some more free live preview vibes still going next Monday. We want to thank you, everybody, for attending today's free live preview of California Psychics with Psychic Morgan. We answered so many wonderful questions today, and Psychic Morgan gave some fantastic answers. And so I'm sure you can all see why she is one of our top and fan favorites here at California Psychics. So one final time before we end, Psychic Morgan, can you provide your regular schedule and the very next time you are going to be online for those who want to connect for that one-on-one reading experience?
Okay, guys, if y'all missed me this evening, I'll be online in 1 hour to catch you all. I'll be phone or chat. So from 7 to 10 p.m. tonight. And then I'll also be available Tuesday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm also available from 3 to 6 p.m. in the evening.
Amazing. Once again, we want to thank you, everybody, for attending today's free live preview of California Psychics today. And until next time, next Monday, and stay following us on all our social media channels. Until next time, everybody.
Hi.